Listen up, because this is the fire you've been waiting for. You're grinding every day to get investors to back your vision. But what if you're fighting an invisible enemy? The cold, ruthless game where investors aren't human. Their algorithms, emotions, instincts, all tangled up in decisions you can barely predict, let alone control. You've sat through the meetings, pitched like your life depended on it, only to feel crushed, confused, and furious when the funding slips through your fingers. It's maddening, isn't it? Pouring your heart out while the system seems rigged, your ideas swallowed by noise, buried under cliches and shallow promises. Here's the unfiltered truth. Investors act like a wild beast. They're unpredictable because they're human. Fearful, hopeful, greedy, skeptical, all at once. But what if you could stop chasing shadows and start speaking their language? Not guess, but know? This is where AI isn't just a buzzword. It's your secret weapon, an emotional mirror, a behavior simulator, a strategy engine dressed up as code. Imagine software that doesn't just crunch numbers, but reads the unspoken signals in every click, every hesitation, every tiny sign, telling you what an investor really wants. Stop thinking of AI as cold and lifeless. It's a hypnotic dance partner that, when tamed, reveals the chaotic patterns behind investor decisions, patterns you can exploit to bend their will toward your success. Don't believe the hype that funding is luck. Luck is data, emotion, patterns waiting to be cracked. Here's what you do next. Gather every scrap of data you have, emails, meeting notes, engagement stats, and feed it to AI tools designed to learn investor moods and preferences. Watch it spit out insights no human brain could catch. Then rewrite your entire pitch, your entire approach around those insights. Tailor your message not to what you think they want, but what the data-driven AI screams they need from you. Forget the old advice about being authentic and hope it works. Authenticity without insight is a prayer drowned in noise. Use AI to map investor emotions. What makes them lean in? What makes them shut down? What seeds of doubt lurk beneath their maybe? Turn those revelations into bullets in your pitch that pierce the armor of every skeptic in the room. This isn't sci-fi. It's a revolution in how humans connect through technology. This is the edge the few dare to claim. The power to become so dialed into investor behavior that rejections shrink into conversions. Hesitations turn into urgent yeses. But beware. This power isn't for the faint-hearted or the complacent. It demands brutal honesty with your own data, relentless testing, and a hunger to keep stepping beyond limits. It's about mastering a dance as ancient as humanity itself, reading signals, adapting swiftly, and winning trust where none seemed possible. You don't just fundraise. You become a force the system can't ignore. The AI isn't stealing your freedom. It's freeing you from random chance. It sharpens your focus, aligns your strategy with investor psychology, and turns every interaction into a tactical strike. Each step is a command. Analyze, adapt, pitch, win. No more guessing. No more shouting into the void. You will rewrite the rules of crowdfunding, not by following the crowd, but by tapping into the hidden rhythms of investors' minds. Your mission is bigger than capital. It's about building a future funded by insight, fueled by fierce human-machine synergy, and driven by the refusal to settle. So rise. Harness AI not as a tool, but as your most brutal, honest partner. Decode the chaos of investor behavior. Transform frustration into unstoppable momentum. And watch as the funding floods in. Not because you're lucky, but because you finally understand the secret code hidden in every decision. This is your moment. No more illusions. No more waiting. Now is when you break the system and seize the funding that's been just out of reach for too long. Move fast, move smart, and never look back.